Hey guys, it's Cam back with another video, and today we're getting serious. But before we get into the topic of today, I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the love and support that my first video got. I got like 100 subscribers in the first 3 days and it made my heart so warm. I just want to say thank you. So today we're going to be talking about a topic that's very dear to my heart and something I love talking about, which is self-acceptance and loving yourself. I'm just gonna say beforehand that this video is gonna be pretty cliche, but it's just one of those topics. So self-acceptance and self-love go hand in hand. Before you can begin to love yourself, you need to accept yourself for who you are. It can't click. You need to accept yourself and your person before you can begin the process of actually loving yourself. And I'm not gonna say that it's easy. I'm not gonna say you're gonna wake up one morning and be like, hey, hello, I'm awesome, I'm amazing, I love myself, I'm the best. No. The road to self-love and self-acceptance is a pretty long effing journey, and it's rough and it's bumpy, and a lot of the time it will feel endless because you're making progress and then you're not, and then you're moving forward and you're moving backwards. But I promise you will get to a point where you will be able to actually look at yourself in the mirror and like who you see. Personally, I have had a lot of struggle with accepting who I am and loving myself, but I've gotten to a point where I do love myself in the least narcissistic way possible. And yeah, sometimes they're bad days, sometimes they're days when I'm just drowning in self-loathe, but for the most part, I have reached a point of self-love. First of all, you need to realize that you are you. You are not like anyone else in the world. Out of the 3 gazillion bachillion people, that is not a word, in the world, there is nobody like you. There is nobody who can bring to the table what you can bring to the table. I know sometimes we can look at people who seem to have it all, who seem to be pretty and smart and athletic, and we look at these people and we want to be like them because we feel like we're not enough and they're just so much better than us. But we need to realize that we can all bring something to the table. What someone cannot do, you can. What you can't do, someone can. And that's just how life works. You know, sometimes we look at people with all these different talents. You look at someone that can sing and you think, and you look at yourself and you're like, why can't I sing? But there's something you can do. You can probably draw, or you're good at graphic design, or you're good at athletics, or something like that. Don't look at what you don't have, and rather look at the things that you have. Look at the things that you can do. These people that we look at and think are high and mighty and glorious and divine, they have their own insecurities. They have their own flaws. They're not perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. None of us are. There is something unique about you that will make you stand out, and we just need to realize that and begin to work on that. I am a strong believer in everyone having a purpose on earth. I believe we were put here for a reason, and I feel like a lot of the time where self-hate and self-loathing arises from is from feeling worthless and feeling useless and feeling like we can't do anything. And it's not true. We might feel like that a lot of the time, but I strongly believe that we all have a purpose and we were all meant to do something to change the world, and it just takes us taking the time to figure this out. Some people know their purpose right away, like from a really young age. Some of us, it takes a little more time, but don't give up on yourself because you feel like you can't do anything. Now, a lot of the time we tend to focus on the things that we don't like about ourselves. I don't like my hands, or I don't like my feet, I don't like my big nose, I don't like my short hair. I personally don't like my hair, I don't like my legs, I don't like my hands, I don't like my chubby fingers. There are a lot of things that I don't like about myself. None of us are perfect. We all have flaws. We all have things that we're insecure about, and we tend to always put all our attention on those things. But I want us to start looking at the things that we love about ourselves, no matter how few. I want us to start dwelling on those things. I, for one, love my dimples and I love my eyes. I like the way that I carry myself and the way that I relate with people, and so I would rather focus on that than focus on the fact that I have big arms. So from today, I want you guys to look at all the things that make you beautiful and all the things that you love about yourself, and constantly remind yourself of those things. Look at yourself in the mirror and smile if you like your smile. Think about how cute your ears are, and think about how nice and clean your feet are. Another factor that can give rise to self-hate is bullying. This is another topic for another day, but bullying is something that I just cannot stand. Honestly, it breaks my heart when I hear different stories of people that have been bullied. A lot of the time growing up, a lot of us must have gotten bullied for one reason or the other, be it that you were fat, or you had braces, or you had glasses, or you were too short, or too tall, or too skinny. There's always a reason to be bullied. Over time, it will begin to grow a seed of self-hate in us that we didn't even realize was growing. We will look at ourselves in the mirror and we will begin to see what these people are telling us. You might have liked your nose before, but because people start telling you you have a big nose, you begin to believe it. You begin to hate your nose because people have told you to. And in all honesty, people that are mean and bully people clearly do not love themselves if they feel the need to make other people feel less for them to feel more. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be queer. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be eccentric. Trust me, it'll work in your favor, especially in a time where everyone seems to be blending in. Being different is good. Being different is the best thing for you. Being yourself is the best thing for you, no matter how different you are from everybody else. Learn to love your flaws and learn to love the things that make you different. It's hard. I know. It's hard. But it's possible and you will get there. You just have to believe. Also, I know sometimes self-hate can be a pretty deep-rooted issue, so obviously me just sitting here and talking for a couple minutes might not exactly help you that much, but it's okay to get help. It's okay, there is nothing wrong in getting help. Go see a therapist, do what you need to do and don't be afraid to do it. That is pretty much it for this video. Make sure you like and subscribe and share and all that good stuff, and comment down below one thing that you like about yourself, or 20 things that you like about yourself. The more the better. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.